Chelsea will just sit back, but I do think Liverpool will control the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how Chelsea set up, whether they'll keep a high line, which I very much doubt, and said in the pre-programme that I didn't think with their lack of pace, obviously with Thiago Silva, I don't think they'll want him to get matched up with Darwin Núñez, so I think they'll play a fairly low block.
Liverpool kick off, it's work back to Canate. Luis Diaz hits the deck under a challenge. Play on, says the referee, and Liverpool work it back with Gomez and Van Dijk to Alisson, who gets an early touch in the first 15 seconds. Canate out to the right-hand side, and Liverpool building with Conor Bradley. Back it goes to Szoboszlai. Liverpool come in field again. Curtis Jones gets on the ball. Out from McAllister to the right-hand side. Chance to get a cross in for Curtis Jones. Forward ball for Bradley. But spotted by Badiashile, and Chelsea eventually get it clear, but Canate wins it back. Works it short down the right-hand side, and Liverpool win themselves a throw-in.
That's a good start from Liverpool, moving the ball nice and crisp and sharp. They had a chance actually to put the ball in, and turned it down with Curtis Jones. Jota almost getting in the touch.
An opportunity. Szoboszlai gets a cross in. It's away there by Thiago Silva, only as far as Canate, out towards the right-hand side for Liverpool. Lofted ball. Good idea, but unfortunately Diogo Jota had no chance of reaching that. Neither did Dominic Szoboszlai. Collected by Petrovic, drops the ball to the deck, clears right-footed beyond halfway. One in the air by Canate. Chelsea collected, its work forward by Cole Palmer. Good diving save at the feet of Raheem Sterling. It was touch and go there in terms of the judgment of the Liverpool goalkeeper and the pace of Raheem Sterling. But that's just one of the reasons why he's certainly one of the best in the business.
Well, he is. I took a deep intake of breath there because I thought he was second favourite to that ball when Raheem Sterling started to run towards it.
But he upped the gear, didn't he?
He did, yeah. At his time, it was impeccable.
Liverpool build from the back. Curtis Jones, midway inside the Liverpool half, to the left of centre, out to Gomez, up the line for Diaz. Diaz drives back and then advances down the touchline again. Checks in field. Challenged there by Madueke. Liverpool come forward after winning it back quickly. Diaz's pass is cut out. Chelsea go again, but there's Curtis Jones. Impressive to win it back now. Diogo Jota slides it out to the left-hand side. Luis Diaz level with the penalty spot as he drives in from the left down towards the dead ball line. Well, he got it all wrong there. For some reason, he's down on the left-hand side towards the byline, and he decided to hit it with his right foot. Got it all wrong angle-wise, and it went behind for a goal.
He tried to dig it out, I think, to the far post with the outside of his foot.
With the outside of his right foot?
Yeah. And
Why?
I know, he's kicked the floor, and it's gone behind for the Chelsea goal kick.
Chelsea's goal kick is worked out towards the Liverpool left after they win it back. But infield it comes, and Chelsea look as though they're going to have possession, but Szoboszlai back to Canate. McAllister for Liverpool inside the centre circle. Curtis Jones, Luis Diaz, back to Gomez. Van Dijk with a raking crossfield pass that's headed forward by Ben Chilwell, who just got there first. Raheem Sterling is stopped in his tracks by Canate. Diogo Jota in a bit too much of a hurry there. Liverpool with a throw in. Chelsea have to clear. Liverpool have really put the hurry up on Chelsea.
They have.
And inside the first 3.5 minutes, I think Canate's won the ball from Chelsea clearances midway inside the Chelsea half, out towards the left, about half a dozen times.
Yeah, and that's because the pressure that Liverpool are putting on is so quick. As soon as they lose the ball, the closest man to the ball just chases it. Like you say, giving Chelsea the hurry up, and they're giving it away. Just trying to clear the lines and clear the heads as well.
Liverpool in possession, momentary lapse in concentration and control there from Canate out towards the right-hand side. So he goes back to Alisson, who advances 10 yards from the edge of his box. Chip ball forward for Darwin Núñez. Headed away, but only as far as Diogo Jota. Lovely turn away from one chance. Oh, that was full-blooded to say the least from Badiashile. The clearance beyond halfway, but the flag is up for offside against Chelsea.
Well, that's got to be a booking. He's not going to book him.
Conor Gallagher for kicking the ball away. Well, Liverpool give away possession straight away now. Raheem Sterling's attempted pass is cut out by Konate. Back to the goalkeeper. Liverpool go. Alisson now towards the right-hand side. Lofted ball forward for Nunez. In behind the Chelsea defence. Nunez lofted goalwards, but easy save in the end for Petrovic. He had a bit more time to bring it down, didn't he? But wanted to try and go with the momentum of the move, if you like, and took it more or less first time.
Well, it was a brilliant ball by Conor Bradley. He spotted him, just put it in the perfect spot. It was bouncing the ball. He thought Petrovic was off his line and he could get it over him, but he just didn't get the connection right, did he?
Chilwell's forward ball for Raheem Sterling, formerly of this parish. You can hear the boos. He works himself inside the penalty area, pulls it back. A chance for Chelsea. Was that a penalty as Conor Gallagher's brought down? No, says the referee. No, it wasn't. Driving forward as Raheem Sterling got himself in a good position. Pull the ball back from the left-hand side inside the box. Gallagher went down under the challenge. Play on. And that was, well, the correct decision. Szoboszlai out towards the left-hand side for Luis Diaz. Seemed to just tumble over the leg of Virgil van Dijk. It wasn't particularly outstretched, so certainly didn't look it from here. Chelsea clear, Liverpool throwing.
I think Van Dijk's just trying to get his body in the way, and as a touch, he hasn't got anything on the ball. I'm not sure Conor Gallagher, it wasn't really nothing in it, was there? Alisson was out right on top of him.
Liverpool throwing left-hand side, 10 yards inside Chelsea territory, taken by Gomez, short to Alexis McAllister. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Across the defensive line, square to Konate. Konate back to Alisson. Quickly played into the path of the Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk. 7 minutes gone at Anfield. 0-0. Manchester City lead Burnley 2-0. Tottenham 0, Brentford 1. Neil Mopay, the scorer for Brentford. Both City goals. Julian Alvarez on the mark on both occasions. Konate's half-time in both of those matches, by the way. Liverpool working into centre field. Crossfield ball from McAllister to pick out Curtis Jones on the left is a good one. Driving forward towards the edge of the penalty area, past one man, looking for support, finds it from Szoboszlai, tucks it back for Gomez. Gomez to the left of centre, midway inside the Chelsea half, back for Van Dijk. Short diagonal across to Konate, then McAllister picks out Diogo Jota. Nice ball inside there. Forward pass for Nunez! Right-footed from the edge of the penalty area after a lovely link-up between McAllister and Jota. Through pass for Nunez, took it immediately on the fall, right-footed, and the keeper got a touch to it, and it was a good save in the end. It's over the bar, Liverpool corner.
Yeah, sharp there, wasn't he, Nunez? Took a touch. I mean, the ball, I don't think the keeper touched it, Mike. I think it's clipped off the crossbar, but they've got a corner for it anyway, Liverpool, but he took the strike really early. Plenty of power in it. Good little ball as well by McAllister, who started this game brightly as well.
Liverpool corner, left-hand side. Dominic Szoboszlai to take it, right-footed towards the far post, headed away. Taken down on the chest by McAllister, shoots. It's blocked. Chelsea break forward. Excellent play by McAllister to win it back. And a late challenge there from Enzo Fernandez. Results in a Liverpool free kick. And I hope the referee's got that one in his notebook.
Well, there'll be a few more of them tonight. Way Fernandez plays.
Challenged by Conor Bradley there on Ben Chilwell. Results in the Chelsea captain going down onto the grass. Free kick is awarded after the assistant on the far side raises his flag to indicate to the referee there was foul play involved. Didn't look an awful lot wrong with it, but Liverpool end up winning possession, but can't hang on to it for too long. And challenge there for Conor Gallagher. Comes off a Liverpool player And out for a throw-in on that left-hand side. 0-0 at Anfield. 9.5 minutes gone. Bright start from Liverpool in terms of football, possession, intent, aggression. Have speed of thought, but nothing to show for it so far. Chelsea have had a couple of moments where they've looked dangerous as well. They're in possession now. Out towards Madueke, right-hand side. Pulls it back to Disasi. Forward ball from Palmer to Disasi on the right-hand side. Good challenge there from Joe Gomez. Chelsea throw it level with the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. Right-hand side. Palmer gets it back and wins another throw-in. Off Gomez. Disasi will take it. Madueke trying to get the ball under his control, not able to. Joe Gomez chips it into the path of Conor Bradley. Wonderful football to bring it down on his chest and guide it forward with a cracking pass for Szoboszlai. Out towards the left-hand side, Diaz on his right foot. His intended pass inside was a bit too telegraphed, and Chelsea had 3 men in to make the block, but great play from Luis Diaz to win it back, and eventually free kick awarded for a foul by Caicedo.
Yeah, he's given me a yellow card there as well, Paul Tierney. He must have said something afterwards because he's let Wales go.
He's given him the yellow card, and great play there from Luis Diaz under pressure.
No, it's for a dissent.
Yeah, well, it was the challenge, and no matter what he said, it was the waving of the left arm in the direction of the referee.
Yeah.
First yellow card of the night, certainly won't be the last if Mr. Tierney's previous is anything to go by. Liverpool free kick, 10 yards from the edge of the penalty area, almost in line with the left edge of the penalty area. In comes the free kick, headed on there. It's a lovely little touch by Diogo Jota. Nunez chased after it at the far post, but couldn't get near it. Just another indication as it goes behind for a goal kick of how fantastic Diogo Jota is in the air. His timing and his ability to rise above players who are much taller than him. It's unbelievable.
He does it all the time, doesn't he? Gets his body in the right position. He's got a really good string on him. And it's amazing the amount of times he's getting first contact on things that come into the box.
Liverpool in possession. Gomez receives a short ball from McAllister. Had to work hard to turn it into a positive one. Curtis Jones managed to keep it in play, but his pass in field was a bit too short. Chelsea win it back. It's worked forward towards Conor Gallagher, drifting back into centre field, and then goes back to the right-hand side for Disasi. Caicedo, Gallagher, Disasi. Edge of the penalty area is 39-year-old Thiago Silva. Caicedo goes back to the goalkeeper, Petrovic, and Chelsea try and build from the back. Caicedo and Thiago Silva. Badiashile out towards Chilwell, left-hand side, cuts in field, drives up towards halfway, and gives it away to Darwin Nunez. Central position, Nunez past one challenge, edge of the penalty, shoots! So he's dragged it wide. He had Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz in good positions, but Darwin Nunez means business in terms of trying to get on the score sheet. You can understand why he had a crack, because he was in a reasonable position, but it just hasn't happened for him in terms of...
I mean, Conor Bradley made a great run on the outside. If he'd have just waited a second, he could have played him in, and there'd have been a square ball on, because I think Diogo Jota had gone running into the box. I mean, you just need to calm down in situations like that, mate.
It's the all-action style of Darwin Nunez, and we've said it before. We know how much that brings to the team. Seeing the bigger picture, not just in terms of composure, shots at goal, it's seeing the bigger picture of what's around you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he gets unfairly criticised, Darwin Nunez, for the chances he looks like he's missing, but you can't see the figures that he's posting. I think it's 10 goals, 10 assists.
Ball's given back to Liverpool, and Curtis Jones edge of the penalty. Darwin Nunez on his right foot. That's a good ball there for Bradley. Gets a crossing towards the far post. Chelsea get ahead on it, get it clear as far as Cole Palmer. Out towards Madueke, drifts inside away from Gomez to Cole Palmer. Through the legs there of Szoboszlai. Got a good challenge, and Liverpool win it back, and it's Szoboszlai forward to Nunez. He's going to have another crack. It's blocked, and it rebounds out almost behind for a corner. Kept in play left-hand side, Anfield Road end by Luis Diaz. Driving forward, goes back to Gomez. Crossing opportunity with his right foot, headed away there. Liverpool headed back. Chelsea with Thiago Silva, headed down by Szoboszlai. Purposefully to pick out Konate. Nice bit of football trickery from Liverpool's central defender. And then Gomez gets in on the act. Combination between Luis Diaz and Szoboszlai. Diaz inside the penalty, down towards the byline, chance to pull it back. Back it goes towards Curtis Jones, but wasn't accurate enough, it was behind, and Chelsea win back possession, but only momentarily, because Liverpool will not let them out.
No, they won't. They're so quick. When they lose that ball, they're all over Chelsea. Chelsea can't really get their head up and find a pass.
0-0 it is. Surprising that it's remained no goals after 15 minutes, when Liverpool quite conceivably could easily have had 2, possibly more. Virgil van Dijk inside the centre circle, lofted pass to the left-hand side, instantly controlled by Luis Diaz with his right foot, looking for options. Great run in front of him from Diogo Jota. Back it goes to Joe Gomez, midway inside the Chelsea half to the left of centre. Square ball for Konate, who's seen, must be about his 100th pass already, Konate. Van Dijk. Link up between Jota and Szoboszlai, and then Joe Gomez. McAllister, to the right of him is Konate, and on the touchline Conor Bradley. Konate's angle ball for Nunez with his back to goal, so goes back to McAllister. Sweeping right-footed ball from Virgil van Dijk to the left-hand side. Diaz gets a cross in, headed away there by Thiago Silva. And then a foul by Joe Gomez on Cole Palmer. 6, 7 or 8 yards outside the penalty area, results in a free kick for Chelsea. 16.5 minutes gone. Full commentary on BBC Radio Merseyside, Total Sport Merseyside with you every night of the week. It's Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0. The thoughts of our summariser, Craig Ignat.
Well, I think it's been a good start from Liverpool. It's been dominant. I think the only thing missing is that little bit of quality in that final third, isn't it? They're getting there plenty of times, and certainly Luis Diaz down this left-hand side is getting lots and lots of space.
Chelsea sweep it up beyond halfway from Petrovic, the goalkeeper, headed in field. Conor Gallagher, did he handle it? No, says the referee. Locks it out to the right-hand side for Madueke. Trying to pull it back, but McAllister spotted the potential for danger. Mops up the pressure, and Liverpool come again with Diaz. Szoboszlai in field short to McAllister. The two players combined, the lads who made their debuts against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on the first weekend of the season. Curtis Jones wriggles away from one challenge, decides to go back to Konate. That's a lovely lofted pass for Darwin Nunez. Races in behind the Chelsea defence. Shoots! Oh, it's touched against the post by the goalkeeper. And behind for a Liverpool corner. Took it on his left foot. Again he took it quickly. Again he took it cleanly. Great save by Petrovic, diving away to his left-hand side. Just got a touch on it, hit the post, behind for a corner.
Well, that was the hardest chance of the lot, and he controlled it really well with his left foot. I'm not sure he struck it as well as he wanted to, but there was still enough power on it. Petrovic got down really smartly, didn't he, to his left-hand side, got a touched it onto the post. He's so unlucky already. I think that's 4 shots already for Darwin Nunez.
Yeah. Liverpool corner kick. Right-hand side. Swung in by Szoboszlai. Van Dijk heads it down, but no red shirts anywhere near it. But Raheem Sterling comes careering out of the box. Liverpool win it back with some good play there from Conor Bradley. Nunez left-hand side. Gomez in centre field. Liverpool moving the players around. It's total football almost. And they win a free kick for a push there by Ben Chilwell on Szoboszlai. Free kick in a good position. It's one of those that's maybe 4 yards in from the right touchline. Liverpool could go far post with Van Dijk and others, but you get runners towards the near post.
Yeah, I think that's what will happen. I think you'll see where they all line up, and you'll get maybe the smaller ones running towards the near post.
Diogo Jota amongst them. Free kick about to be taken, and it comes from Szoboszlai, low towards the near post. It's
very low, isn't it?
Too low met, and volley cleared by Ben Chilwell. Szoboszlai goes back to the goalkeeper, Alisson. 19.5 minutes gone, still 0-0. Half-time in the other two Premier League matches, Man City 2, Burnley 0, Tottenham 0, Brentford 1. Nunez, the man of the moment in terms of an all-action display, goes past his man, down towards the byline, checks back on his right foot, back on his left, crosses towards the far post. Liverpool have got plenty of red shirts in there. McAllister shoots, takes a deflection and just wide. It's another Liverpool corner. Relentless pressure on the Chelsea goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's all Liverpool, mate.
Dividends.
It's all Liverpool, isn't it? They're managing to get down the sides of Chelsea. They're getting crosses in. They haven't found the man with the cross yet, but they're getting plenty of half chances, bobbling out to them on the edge of the box. McAllister's had 2 or 3 shots already. We mentioned Nunez, he's had 4 already. And you just get the feeling it's a matter of time, don't you?
Well, it looks like a goals are coming, but we thought that against Manchester United, so won't count our chickens too early. Corner, left-hand side, taken right-footed by Szoboszlai towards the far post, punched away by Petrovic, good distance. McAllister, short volley ball back to Joe Gomez. Conor Bradley, 15 yards from the edge of the penalty area, right-hand side, floats a great cross in, heading goalwards, and just got his angles wrong there. I think it was Luis Diaz who made the contact, and as he and Virgil van Dijk rose to meet the ball, but just clipped off his head, slightly mistimed his leap perhaps, and it just
trying to do too much with it, wasn't he? It was a good ball from Bradley, floated it into the box, and 3 Liverpool players around it.
It's one of those passes where maybe a glancing header is the one that does the trick. Manchester City have got a third. Rodri amongst the goals from midfield again. Liverpool win it back with a powerful header from Petrovic's clearance downfield. Chelsea clear, but Szoboszlai gets it under his control, then loses it. Chelsea have it back, but not for long. Canate, floated ball to the left edge of the penalty. Diaz with an early cross. Chelsea get it clear up towards Raheem Sterling. Conor Gallagher out towards the left for Enzo Fernandez. Back it goes to Chilwell. The only possession that Chelsea are having for the most part is when they build up outside their own penalty area. But nice bit of work there from Fernandez to find Conor Gallagher. Left-hand side, Chilwell, 10 yards inside the Liverpool half. Back with Gallagher. Short ball for Caicedo. Inside the centre circle, then it's Disasi. Chelsea go back to Thiago Silva. Badiashile. Clip ball out from Caicedo to the left-hand side for Chilwell. Good challenge to win it back from Conor Bradley. Works a 1-2 with Szoboszlai. Streaking forward is Conor Bradley. Finds Jota, edge of the penalty area. Jota's inside the box, might be for Diogo Jota! What a fantastic finish in terms of the determination and the drive from Diogo Jota after a great combination with Conor Bradley. He powered his way, hustled and bustled and muscled his way past 2 Chelsea defenders, and as the keeper came out, left-footed and into the back of the net, Anfield Road end. Not before time, Liverpool get the first goal of the game. They've looked really impressive so far. Diogo Jota in great goal-scoring form at the moment. Gets another one for Liverpool. His 13th of the season, his 8th in the league. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0.
Well, it's another assist from Conor Bradley. He done brilliantly in the halfway line. Won the ball, played it into Jota, and he's just danced. He got a bit lucky because it bobbled up and about, stuck to his shins. And then when it fell nicely on his left foot, he wasn't going to miss from there. Low to the keeper's left. Keeper had no chance. Only what Liverpool have deserved, Mike. We'd said that it was only a matter of time, and it's come. And it's Diogo Jota with his first sniffer goal, really. I think VAR are checking it for a handball.
Oh, well, I didn't see any of that.
I mean, no one's moaned for a handball. You know, the ball was bouncing about. I don't know whether it hit his hand.
Well, we're going to have a look to see if there's a replay on the monitor in front of us. Paul Tierney's nodding his head and making the familiar noises to the players when we have these dreadful pauses in matches. Well, the ball comes up off the Chelsea player's knee as he was driving forward. couldn't take that one
away.
away.
They've done their best to try and chalk it off, haven't they? Haven't been able to.
Liverpool coming forward again. Alexis McAllister, left-footed ball, flicks off the head of Diogo Jota, who's tried to work it into the path of Darwin Nunez.
Liverpool have got in and looked dangerous when it's been Nunez or whoever playing on the shoulder of the last man, and they've hit long diagonal balls to them or played balls over the top to them. They've got in, Liverpool, and it's caused Chelsea massive problems.
I think Chelsea are majorly concerned with the way the pattern of this game is going, because Liverpool look absolutely unstoppable so far. But they need to have more goals to show for that pressure. 25 and a half minutes gone. Chelsea go back to Petrovic, the goalkeeper, clears downfield, headed infield by the captain Ben Chilwell. Impressive header from Konate. Chelsea headed forward again. Konate wins it back again. He hasn't put a foot wrong so far, Konate, has he?
The face to everything, Liverpool.
Yeah. And that's not just about how the game's going, it's about their own belief system, isn't it? Nice ball from Konate, lofted pass from Diogo Jota, headed down by Conor Bradley. It was awkward for him to take, so up steps Diogo Jota to pick up possession again. Tried to work it forward, comes back off a Chelsea player. Conor Gallagher steps in field, is fouled by Diogo Jota as he blocked his route in field. I don't think there was much malice aforethought there from Jota.
It was foul. It was unlucky from a Liverpool point of view because there was three players around Gallagher. He was going nowhere. He was about to lose the ball. I think he managed to nutmeg Jota and just ran into him. That's offside.
Forward ball. And Donny Madueke working his way past Virgil van Dijk and pushing him in the process, and the referee gives a free kick. A couple of goals in double quick time for Tottenham. Udogie and Johnson, the goal scorers for Tottenham. Destiny Udogie and Johnson, the goal scorers for Tottenham. Liverpool's goal coming from Diogo Jota. 1-0 they lead. Cole Palmer for Chelsea inside the centre circle. They've hardly been able to get him on the ball. Nice spin and turn from Madueke. Out to the right-hand side for Disasi. Cole Palmer. Disasi goes back to Thiago Silva. Square ball for Badiashile. Angled pass for Raheem Sterling. Midway inside the Liverpool half. Has a man outside him in Chilwell. Chelsea cross towards the far post, away by Gomez. Comes back off Curtis Jones, but Gomez is alert enough to clear downfield. Chelsea win back possession again. Moises Caicedo. Helped on by Disasi to Madueke. Tried to flick it past Gomez. Didn't manage to do so, but Chelsea win a throw-in. They win another one. Midway inside the Liverpool half, right-hand side. So Disasi midfield for Enzo Fernandez, the World Cup winner with Argentina, finds Ben Chilwell, left-hand side for Raheem Sterling. Out towards the left-hand side, go back in for Chilwell. Fernandez, Badiashile and Thiago Silva across the defensive line. Cole Palmer sends it back to Caicedo. He was fouled, says the referee.
Yeah, it was a needless one.
Yeah, three Liverpool players advanced towards Caicedo and just needed to be a little bit more composed in their attempts to win it back. Chelsea have a free kick and eventually work it out towards the left-hand side in Chilwell. 6 or 7 yards inside the Liverpool half. They go back and across through Badiashile and Thiago Silva to Noni Madueke on the right-hand side. Palmer. Chelsea back with Thiago Silva. Caicedo. Ball inside for Fernandez. Liverpool will not let him rest. It's won back by Konate. Powering forward is Darwin Nunez. Gives the slip there to Moises Caicedo. Finds the captain, Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk gets it back from Konate, 10 yards prior to the halfway line. And Liverpool building with Diogo Jota. Receives it from Zoboslai. Left-footed ball to the right-hand side to Conor Bradley. Almost level with the edge of the Chelsea penalty area. Liverpool retreat but maintain possession with Konate and Zoboslai. Good ball from McAllister. Diogo Jota gets it back from Conor Bradley. Gets the cross in. It's blocked. Bradley battles to win it back and does win it back. Turns it into the path of Zoboslai. Liverpool go back to almost halfway. Konate and Zoboslai exchange passes. Smack bang on the half hour. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. Manchester City 3, Burnley 0. Tottenham 2, Brentford 1. Crossfield ball from Ibrahima Konate. Taken down on the chest in impeccable fashion from Luis Diaz. Gets past Disasi. Checks back onto his right foot. Gomez inside the penalty. Into the path of Curtis Jones! Great save, diving to his left from Petrovic. In it comes the cross from Diogo Jota. Nunez with a speculative acrobatic kick that's off target. But Curtis Jones with another good effort. Good save by the keeper. Liverpool 1-0 in front. If it wasn't for Petrovic, there'd be 3 in front at least.
Yeah, I mean, he'd work the space well. He just put it between legs, Curtis Jones, really low. Keeper had to get down and make a smart save, which he did. He's done that a couple of times, hasn't he, down to his left with good hands.
Chelsea taking the time, trying to take the sting out of this and absorb some of the Liverpool pressure and momentum towards the Chelsea goal. Liverpool win it back. Diaz left touchline. As well to find Gomez. Left-footed ball in field to Van Dijk. Up it goes towards Zoboslai. Took a slightly unnecessary risk and almost lost it to Fernandes, but all's well that ends well. Back it goes to Konate. Out to the right-hand side to Jota, who's beaten to it by Badiashile. Foul by Conor Gallagher, surely there on the halfway line. Play on, says the referee. McAllister's on the deck. I'm not too sure he wanted to play on. Good ball from Curtis Jones. Driving forward, Diogo Jota. Edge the penalty area. Challenge comes in. That's another late challenge. Very rash there from Enzo Fernandez. And that's going to be a free kick. Did he show a yellow card there too?
Yeah, he did.
It's a yellow card for the foul on Curtis Jones. And that's Liverpool. Well, no doubt that was a yellow card, and maybe back. He's a little bit lucky that it's not more than that.
Yeah, I think he was low, wasn't he? He was a bit frustrated, I think, because he wasn't sure whether Liverpool had taken the free kick or whether the referee had stopped the play. But Liverpool carried on.
There was a feeling of uncertainty about that, wasn't there?
Yeah, but Curtis Jones just did what you're supposed to do, carry on. Referee let
the whistle sung.
Yeah, absolutely.
Free kick for Liverpool. It's about 7 or 8 yards outside the penalty area.
That's a great distance, this, for Zoboslai.
Yeah, it's just to the right of centre, but only just. We know how accurate he can be with these. We know the sort of power he can get from a 5-man Chelsea wall and a 2-man Liverpool wall in front of them. Zoboslai about to step up now. Strikes it right-footed straight into the wall.
It's a low one after the big build-up.
Conor Bradley wins it back, can't manage to maintain possession, but Jota wins it back for Liverpool. To the edge of the penalty, Darwin Nunez scampering out towards the right, has support from Zoboslai if he wants. Further back, 2 from Conor Bradley. Bradley measured pass for Konate, and just to the left of the centre circle is Virgil van Dijk. Took his chances with the crossfield ball there to Konate, but Liverpool just managing to maintain possession. But Chelsea have it back now. Liverpool battling for possession inside the centre circle. Conor Gallagher driving forward is Axel Disasi out towards the right-hand side. Cole Palmer, nice switch of play to the left, taken down by Raheem Sterling. Gets a run outside it from Chilwell. Inside the penalty at Chilwell. Checking, brought down. That's going to be a penalty, is it? No, it's not. He's given a yellow card for Ben Chilwell for diving.
Well, you know that's right, because Chilwell's got up and he said nothing.
Yeah. When the challenge came in, I actually say I feared the words for a moment. As he got past his man, and Konate actually went to make a challenge and then pulled away.
Yeah, he did. Good refereeing from Paul Turney.
He stopped himself.
Yeah, he did.
Tottenham have got a third. Richarlison, whose goal-scoring form has improved markedly in the last 2 or 3 months for Tottenham. 3-1 they lead against Brentford. Manchester City 3-0 they lead against Burnley. Liverpool lead 1-0 against Chelsea, and it could and should be more. Conor Gallagher goes down under a challenge from McAllister. The referee gives a free kick. McAllister's signaling to the referee, well, if I'm challenging for the ball, what am I supposed to do?
I think it was the theatrical way that Gallagher went down, you know, as though he'd been pushed by a rhino.
5.9 from the judges for the fall with Pike. Chelsea in possession from the free kick, but Liverpool will not let them settle in possession anywhere on the pitch.
Nah, he was lucky there, wasn't he, Paddy Ashile?
Out towards the left-hand side, Chilwell goes down. It's a goal kick. And Chilwell looks across after going down under a challenge. Well, he's had one warning.
I think there it was just
a momentum.
Yeah,
I think he feared the contact.
Yeah, I think so.
Behind for a goal kick. Liverpool come again towards the edge of the penalty area. Lovely, well-intended pass forward towards Darwin Núñez that was overhit. 36 minutes gone. Still Liverpool lead 1-0. Good run up towards halfway by Enzo Fernandez. Helped on to Raheem Sterling by Ben Chilwell. Back for Fernandez. Badiashile's right-footed pass to the right-hand side for Disasi, and then Madueke. Back with Disasi, and then it's Thiago Silva receiving possession. Across to Badiashile. First time pass from Caicedo. Finds Chilwell. Raheem Sterling running in from the left touchline. Challenged by Bradley, and then picking up the pieces is McAllister. Liverpool win back possession. Jota trying to feed it forward, but Núñez comes off the head there of Badiashile. And out for a Liverpool throw-in. 37 minutes gone almost. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0.
They've been really good, Liverpool. Haven't let Chelsea settle at all. Last 5 minutes is probably the most Chelsea have had the ball. Alisson hasn't really had a save to make, has he?
Liverpool taking a bit of a breather. Forward pass helped on. Núñez.
I thought for a minute there, you know, because that's happened a couple of times when Konate's played the long one and Núñez has got in. Because I don't think Chelsea at times have not sure where he is.
Yeah, but not taking. I think because they play a high line an awful lot. I think when they don't, I'm not too sure they know how to.
Well, I think they're half worried about his pace, aren't they? So they don't know whether to stick or twist. Well done, McAllister.
Good challenge from McAllister to almost win back possession, but it is Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Liverpool win it back, and Luis Diaz to the left-hand side. Curtis Jones goes cluttering into Madueke as he thought he was going to seize possession. The Chelsea winger, in the end, it comes off him. Madueke, and Liverpool have the throw in midway inside their own half, left-hand side. Joe Gomez to take it, throws it in field to Diaz. That was the intent, but eventually Diaz gets it after McAllister won it back on Chelsea player. Forward ball for Bradley, racing in on goal. Conor Bradley shoots. Oh yes, Conor Bradley. Dreams do come true. An absolutely brilliant finish from Conor Bradley. Racing in on goal, set up perfectly, but still had an awful lot to do. And that finish and that goal, in a lot of ways, just epitomises and underlines this incredible start to his Liverpool career. From the moment he's put on a red shirt for the first team, he has not looked out of place. A moment he will never, ever forget. Conor Bradley with his first Liverpool goal. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0.
Well, it's a fabulous finish. It's a brilliant finish, but I'm sure. I mean, Varro looking at it, because Jota got in a bit of a tangle. I think Chilwell's trying to hold him, and then they get in a bit of a wrestling match that allows Bradley to get away, but the finish low to the keeper's right. The keeper had no chance. It's a fabulous finish from Bradley. He's been brilliant again, Mike. Absolutely brilliant. And he half slipped as well when he hit it, but keeper had absolutely no chance with it. They're going to look at it because Jota and Chilwell had a little tangle, but I think it was Chilwell trying to stop Jota in the first place. Then they had a little wrestle, the both of them.
Diaz did really well to play the ball as early as he did.
Yeah, I mean, Chilwell's trying to stop Jota, and it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there.
Well, you can't say that either player was gaining any advantage on the other, because Chilwell's trying to stop Jota, and as you say, Jota's trying to get away from Chilwell.
Yeah, Bradley doesn't know what it's for. You can see him saying, was it for offside or... It wasn't. I mean, if they take this goal off him, it's ridiculous.
We might as well all pack up and go home.
It's ridiculous.
Checking for a possible foul, though.
The 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yet again, as VAR always seems to do. But if they weren't going to take the first goal away, hopefully they're not going to take the second one. Looks like the goal's been given.
Yeah.
Conor Bradley's dream has come true. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. But all this ridiculous VAR taking the joy out of football.
Yeah. Oh, Disasi's going to get booked now. Chelsea are in trouble here, Mike. They're losing their discipline. They're thinking the game's going the wrong way. They think they're on the end of wrong decisions all over. And they're losing the discipline. And that's credit to Liverpool, by the way, because Liverpool have been fantastic in the first half. Haven't let them breathe. Been all over them. Scored 2 good goals. And that's the least they deserve, by the way, because they've had so many chances.
Yeah, but they've got 2. It could easily have been 4.
Could have been, yeah. Could have been.
And I'm not going over the top when I say that.
No.
So Disasi becomes
2, though.
The third Chelsea player to be booked. Liverpool free kick. Midway inside the Chelsea half. 4 yards in from the left touchline. Floated in by Szoboszlai. Chelsea get ahead on it. Liverpool win it back, as they seem to be doing all the time. Conor Bradley. Chelsea get it clear only as far as McAllister. Floats the cross in towards Nunez. Chelsea clear, but only as far as Szoboszlai. Heads it out to Curtis Jones. Gets it back from Curtis Jones. 23, by the way, yesterday, the Liverpool midfielder. As the Liverpool fans find their voice, and Conor Bradley challenged by Raheem Sterling. The ball down the line for Ben Chilwell. Canate wins it back, plays it in field for Conor Bradley. McAllister turns away from Conor Gallagher. Canate back for his goalkeeper. Ibrahima Kanate's been absolutely fabulous tonight.
He has, with the ball as well, Mike. He's played some great through balls, but his defensive work, spotting danger, getting over, getting a foot in, covering. He's been spot on, you're right.
Liverpool lead by 2 goals to 0. 42 and a half minutes gone. Chelsea just cannot cope with what Liverpool are serving up at the moment. Nice chip ball from Alisson getting in on the act. And to Virgil van Dijk. Forward ball to Nunez. Liverpool break from halfway with Curtis Jones. Nunez running a pace outside him. And
where he was going in the end. If Curtis didn't give him it early, he couldn't carry on his run.
No, and in the end, when the pass came eventually, I think Nunez had given up.
Well, he wasn't even looking at it because he knew he was offside.
Yeah, just wasn't going to happen. But Liverpool, very, very impressive so far. Chelsea in danger of being swallowed up as one Conor Bradley. New song, one Conor Bradley as Liverpool attack again. It's a chance as the cross comes in from Curtis Jones. Imagine how Conor Bradley feels. The cop are singing, there's only one Conor Bradley, as Liverpool win themselves another corner. On the right-hand side, going to be taken by Szoboszlai. Plenty of red shirts to aim for. 4, 5, 6 of them inside the penalty area. In comes the corner. Liverpool get the header on it. Chelsea get it clear. McAllister goes back to Gomez. Shoot! Shout the cop.
40 yards out.
Arrow pass to the right-hand side. Szoboszlai has support from Conor Bradley. Bradley goes... Gomez is even further up than he was before. Lovely ball, chested down by Virgil van Dijk. Jota goes down. Penalty. Jota challenged late there. I think it was Badiashile who made the contact. Or was it Disasi moving across?
think it
the
was Paddy
referee,
Chile. I'm sure VAR will look at it, but it looked like he's clipped him, doesn't it?
like he's made contact. Diogo Jota goes down.
What a ball from Joe Gomez.
It's a lovely pass, and Van Dijk, the way he took it down on the chest, then worked it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. And the challenge.
It's all over his foot, isn't he?
Yeah, it was Paddy Chile, left-footed. 4 minutes to add on, and we're into the 4 now.
4 minutes added time.
I wonder, will it be Jota? Will it be Nunez? I think Diogo Jota is the man with the composure. I think Nunez is the man that could do with a goal, and whose performance deserves it. But
well, at the minute, it's McAllister who's holding the ball, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm sure
McAllister, but
we've
McAllister's-
seen this before, haven't we? Where
Yeah.
one marks the penalty spot so no one digs it up. The other one holds the ball as a decoy so no one gets in his head.
But McAllister was the penalty taker for Brighton, wasn't he? Brentford pulled one back against Tottenham. 3-2 that one now. Ivan Toney, the goal scorer. We're going to resume. Looks like it's going to be McAllister. Still with his black gloves on. It's not that cold tonight, so in fact he's going to give it to Darwin Nunez. The decoy worked.
Yeah, that's what they normally do.
Nunez, well, he hasn't got the goal that his play has merited so far, and all action first 45, 46 minutes. But Nunez has got a chance now from the penalty spot, Anfield Road end, in added time. Backpedals towards the edge of the penalty area. Puffs out his cheeks, up he steps, right-footed. Oh, he's hit the post. They rebounds back, and Liverpool win back possession with Canate. Darwin Nunez has hit the post for the penalty spot. Now Chelsea with Raheem Sterling got the possibility of a counter, but the pass is behind Cole Palmer.
Well, what an opportunity to pass up. He struck it well enough, didn't he? The keeper went the wrong way.
He struck it really well
Yeah,
in terms of
rattled
the
the
power,
post.
but unfortunately, you don't really have hard luck from penalties. You either score them or you miss them. And Chelsea in added time, couching forward again with Raheem Sterling. Chilwell pulls it back. Good defending at the near post from Conor Bradley. Took the sting off the cross. Long range effort. Hit with power like Fernandes, but straight at Alisson in the Liverpool goal. It's a real shame because his play deserves a goal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And he's had loads of efforts, hasn't he? He struck it brilliantly. It hit the post flush.
I think.
Almost trying to
I
be
just
too
think about
perfect.
overbending these
Yeah.
runs.
Yeah. I'm not a fan
Towards
either
the
when
ball.
you start straight and then bend your run.
Bend it, yeah. But 2-0 it is. It could have been 3. Here come Liverpool again, putting the Chelsea defence under pressure. And Jota nearly getting the ball on the edge of the Chelsea penalty area, but eventually it's cleared by Badiashile up towards halfway. Canate wins it in the air, but can only direct the pass out of play. Chelsea throwing midway inside their own half. They've been put under a siege from the first whistle so far tonight. Just a couple of moments when they've caused a little bit of alarm in the Liverpool defence, but they've been fleeting in the extreme. But here's Madueke, right hand side, full ball for Disasi, challenged by Van Dijk, good contact. It's the challenge in the Liverpool captain out for a Chelsea throw-in. Going to be taken by Disasi. Infield it comes to Fernandes with the header. Caicedo gets away from one challenge, pulls it back. Chance for Conor Gallagher. Gallagher slips in the vital moment, and Liverpool get it clear. Chelsea still have possession, but Jota makes sure it's not for long. And even from a prone position, he makes contact left-footed, gets the ball further upfield. But Chelsea have got more blue shirts around it than Liverpool have got red, and so they regain possession. The 4 minutes of added time are up, but there will be a little bit more because of the delay for the penalty kick. Cole Palmer, 15 yards short of the halfway line. Finds Thiago Silva to the right-hand side it goes. Brazasi back for Silva. Badiashile. Out to the left for Ben Chilwell, the Chelsea captain. Has support from Raheem Sterling. Challenged there by Diogo Jota. Managed to maintain possession. Went scampering back towards his own goal and up towards halfway. Raheem Sterling. And then the ball just ran between his legs. It rather sums up his evening. And
well, he was under pressure, wasn't he? There was nowhere for him to go. He was running back towards his own goal. And then just double hit the ball out.
He hasn't had much luck in matches against Liverpool from games with either Manchester City or Chelsea. Is another lovely swerving right-footed pass out from Alisson to Ibrahima Konate, and Liverpool build the game. Out it goes through three passes to the left-hand side. There goes the half-time whistle from Paul Tierney. Liverpool lead 2-0. It could easily be double that, or maybe even more. Total control pretty much from the word go, despite